So have you ever found yourself focusing on what other people have and what you don't have, or how other people are doing things that you thought you were going to be able to do, like buy a house? Like as a home inspector and a broke millennial, every day I'm watching people buy houses, buying things in excess, showing up in a really nice car, buying a really nice house. And hell, they'll even ask me for a discount on the home inspection, which is hilarious. But yeah, like as somebody in business, I've had to learn how to sort of get over that, how to not focus on that, because there was a lot of times where I show up to the house and it's a giant mansion, and these people are just living so well. And yeah, like you just go look and you're like, you're in tattered clothes. I'm showing up in a broke ass Toyota. I'm showing up to this mansion in a broken Toyota, and the guy who owns the mansion is showing me his I'm not even joking, a $20,000 front door. Just the front door to this guy's mansion was $20,000. It was heavy. I mean, it was like the door to a castle. So it was a nice door. I mean, goddamn, it was a nice door. But that's right. Like, how do you feel about that, right? Like, as a guy who's never bought a house before, I got to go to this guy's house who has a $20,000 front door. I don't even have a $300 front door. So that was a hard thing I had to overcome. I had to learn how to focus on the service that I'm providing. And it is ironic. It's ironic that I'm a home inspector. Here I am advising people on the most important purchase of their life. However, I've never bought a house myself, right? I've never bought a house before. So how can I advise somebody on how to buy a house? Sorry guys, I got my cat here today. He wanted to come outside too. It's pretty nice out, so I don't blame him. But yeah, I'm the shoemaker without a pair of shoes, right? And that's hilarious. I think most people would be shocked if I told them I didn't own a house. I think most people just sort of assume, but out of respect, nobody's really asked me or challenged me and said, oh, how many houses do you own? They've never said that, because America's a funny place. I've done inspections. Again, actually, the guy who was buying the $4 million house, he showed up in the most broken minivan, like ugly minivan from like 1995. That's it. That's what he's driving. Rich people in this country, like real wealthy people, you would never know. I mean, this guy had a pair of blue jeans and like a dad type three button polo shirt. And this man's buying a $4 million house. And he owns a Papa John's, and he'll be working at the Papa John's. So you go pick up your pizza from this guy, and you don't even know he owns like a $4 million house. He's over there just making pizzas. So again, like, you really don't know who you're interacting with in America. You don't know people's personal stories. You don't even know where the money's coming from. I mean, I'm broke today, and I could meet somebody who believes in me and wants to invest in me, invest with me, bring me in. And hey, I could be a millionaire tomorrow. It really does happen. I see people do it. So if you have the right connections, if you can meet people with money and provide them value, and that's really, I guess, what I want to talk about, is that what opened up a lot more opportunity for me was when I stopped focusing on what other people were making and what I wasn't making, and I focused on providing them value. Hey, I know you're going to make $60,000 on this flip. Let me help you do that. I'm just going to charge you a small fee, maybe $1,000. I'm going to help you make 60,000. That's how you provide people with money value, and they're going to keep working with you. They're going to want to work with you because you're making them money. So once I focused on providing value, I stopped focusing on what other people are making. I even have a business partner who will charge, one price for inspections. He doesn't feel like doing it. He'll call me up. He'll be like, hey, Brandon, go out, do this inspection for me. I'll pay you, half. I know he's making whatever. I don't care. I'm focused on the piece that I'm trying to make. You know, I want to make a piece of something rather than a piece of nothing. And that's not to say you should be walked all over. You need to know your worth. You need to know your value. However, you can't be greedy. You got to let other people make their money too. Okay? So again, as a home inspector, I'm helping people buy a dream mansion that in my lifetime I might not ever own. But I'm not going to give up on myself, because maybe I will own it one day. But however, currently I don't own any of that, and I live in a shitty basement apartment. But I will help you buy a $4 million house, and I will provide value for you. Okay? Because in one inspection, I could find that, hey, the hot water heater doesn't work, or you're having an issue with your well system, this and that. It's going to cost, could cost $3,000-$4,000 to fix a hot water heater. And not only that, the inconvenience of buying a house with a broken hot water heater. Okay, I prevented all that inconvenience. I made sure your house is safe, livable, and I only charged you $1,000 for it. And hey, we found $10,000 worth of issues. A lot of times it's more than that. A roof could cost $20,000. Or what was a major thing we found? Yeah, like a completely destroyed sewer system for the house. That takes all the waste out of the house. We noticed it was completely clogged up and no good, and that right there can be like a $15,000 to $20,000 repair. Again, for the small price of $700-800, I was able to catch $20,000 worth of damage that somebody would have had to buy and then eat with this house. This cat's getting hair everywhere. So just wanted to talk about a little philosophy, a little thing that, a little growing pain I had to go through. Just wanted to give my cat some fresh air. So this is Mr. Leo. He's been part of my family for a very long time. He's a really awesome cat, always begging for food. It's really his main motivation. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for always watching and subscribing and being part of the channel. I hope to keep sharing, just more life lessons with you guys, especially about business, trying to make it valuable for you guys. All right, hey, I'll see you guys on the next one.